can't spell success without you. PowerPlan Project presents August 2020 Project Update.
We're on. So hello there, I just thought we'd do a little bit of an update today of where the project's up to. We've seen a lot of cooking videos coming out, which is good, especially if you can cook your own food, that's fantastic. But of course, one of the problems that we've had, and probably the biggest problem that we've had over the past couple of years, is recording. And as you can tell now, that I'm actually in the studio 1, which is downstairs, or the original place where we used to record. And you probably can hear cars and things whizzing round, because we're just using a basic microphone, and it does pick up quite a lot of noise. So what we did is we had a video coming out a little while ago, which was saying is that was creating a new studio, or Studio 2, and that was built. It was, just a basic desk. I had 3 monitors put in there and was using the Yeti microphone. And what we found is that in the conservatory we had rain and rain noises and traffic. It did open advice, or in the case of diabetes type 1, will it work for us? And in the studio was using the Yeti, and it sounded quite echoey, and equally it would pick up everything, even cars going past the front, because it was a condenser microphone. So what we decided to do is change the desk, make it into a proper one, put in camera arms, put in microphones which are mounted so that it pick up less noise from the desk. Equally add in sound cards, add in an equalizer, and add in an earth loop. Now what we found is that you either can have echoey type hollowy videos, or if you put an earth loop in, it reduces a lot of the buzzing from the preamp and the amplifiers, and it makes everything sound a lot clearer. And the result is massively improved audio and a nicer place to work with, which is pretty good and pretty cool. So I feel now that this is much better than what it was. Hopefully it's sounding a lot clearer, and hopefully the work that's probably been on and off for about 2 years to get this at this level will hopefully actually pay off going into the future. So the question is, since the last update, what else have I been up to? Well, if you Google search nadiet.info and click on We Can't Spell Success Without You, it will take us to our web page. And looking at the banners, they've all been updated. They've been updated on YouTube and Facebook, and I'm just thinking that they look a little bit more professional, and perhaps a lot clearer than what the old logos look like. Not everyone's been changed yet, but I just thought I'd do the eye-catching ones, the ones that people are going to see first, which will hopefully open the mind. Equally, go to the download tab and click on brand versus brand. And I've touched this loosely in the past, because I really wanted to develop this. But the concept is that on this web page you can actually select the brand of food that you're interested in, anything from broccoli right the way through to pizzas. And once the spreadsheet loads up, you get a list of all the foods, generally in calorie order. So if you pick the first from the list, they're going to be lower in calories. And if you compare that to your brand on the list, and sometimes it's very, very surprising that you can actually eat the same food, but actually consume many, up to a 50% reduction of calories. So this means that you can actually control your weight, lose weight, but not actually change the food that you eat. So what I've done is actually taken these spreadsheets and put them in a book, and we've created 4 versions of this book. The first one is a weight loss, which is obviously the original idea. The second one is really the same book, but all the tables are sorted in saturated fat order. If you're picking foods with less saturated fat, it's going to help cholesterol issues, anybody worried with high blood pressure or potential heart disease. So you can eat the same foods, just go for a lower saturated fat option. The third book is actually based around diabetes type 2. So once again, it's in the format, but this time it's sorted on carbohydrate levels. So you can start at the top of the list and pick foods which is low in carbohydrates, probably compared to the brand that you normally buy. And once again, you control diabetes much more efficiently by lowering sugars and carbohydrates without switching food. And given that we've also got Brexit, We're in the middle of the coronavirus pandemic. I've also done a money saver edition. And once again, this time it's just sorted in the cost of each of the products. So by going down this list, you can instantly see which brands are cheaper and which brands are more expensive. And if you switch brand to the cheaper version, you will save lots of pennies. We know that in all 4 books, you could select the best brand or the first on the list brand, and you may not like it. That's fine. That always gives us 2 options. One, play about with spices. We'll touch on that back in the kitchen. Or equally, just try the next brand down until you'll find a brand that you're actually happy with, which is going to be better for your health and even possibly better for your pocket, depending which you're most concerned about. I know probably everybody's both at the moment, but that's once again where the spreadsheet comes in. So by opening any of the spreadsheets on the website, you actually have an option to do sorting. So they're all by default sorted in calorie order, but you could actually sort them in carbohydrate, saturated fat, price order. The choice is yours. And of course, if you use the website, it's absolutely free. Equally, if you do buy the books, which are all on Amazon, then obviously it helps to support this project and keep it going. So that's where we are with the book writing and the projects. The other things that we're looking at is that historically on YouTube, every video that's been done has been actually launched under my YouTube channel, and obviously the website points to that channel and will do in the future. But what I am trying to do is separate specific to the plan. We're going to put them on the second mirror YouTube channel. We can't spell success without you. This means is that all the stuff which I put on, anything from Doctor Who or messing about with eBay boxes or whatever, that's to one side. There you can see them, but that's to one side. And people can actually go onto the main YouTube channel and just look at these videos, focusing on the plan itself. And over the next few years, we intend to actually start looking at the book, the principles of the books, where the ideas came from, and the videos will be loaded onto this second channel. Equally, as they're loaded on the second channel, they will be loaded on the current channel, which is mine, and they'll also be loaded on Facebook. So the Facebook page and the original YouTube channel will actually contain all the videos as it currently does. It's just like the We Can't Spell Success Without You YouTube channel, the official version, will just contain videos regarding the plan. And really, the last change that we're looking at, or the last objective, is to possibly create a third channel, because obviously using brand versus brand, it's great. You can buy the same food or eat the same food, but cheaper, or the version that's healthier for you. There's no gimmick involved. I'm not going to start selling, oh, this is my food. But obviously, or probably not obviously, traditionally, if you make your own food, it's going to be healthier, it's going to be better for you, you've got more control over what you put in it, rather than just trusting processed food or ultra processed food, and equally fast food takeaways. So these videos they're there to encourage people to actually cook your own food. There is a possibility, because I have so many people that come up with excuses. I can't make pastry, my hands is warm. I can't make pot cooking because I can't defrost it. It appears like, people are sincere, but it does come across as excuses. But if we do the third channel, then that will be cooking by machine, or extremely simple cooking, or even recipes where you don't cook at all. And this is just to encourage people to go back in that kitchen, get the stuff out, give it a whirl, make something new, make something that you've got control of, and when you get confidence, equally make your own things, experiment, play with them. And that's why we all end up with new products in the supermarket and new products in cafes, because people will play with food, they'll come up with something which is really great, give it to your family and friends, and if they love it, run a winner. So it does become a healthy, cheaper, great hobby when compared to eating out, eating processed food, eating ready-made meals, or eating in restaurants and cafes. This is, and always has been, an exciting project. Home cooking, it's kind of gone into the background these days, but I think that what we need to do is reinvent it and bring it back, and go for your more traditional recipes, so you're avoiding flour, sugar, which is what they put in the processed food. Definitely avoid chemicals. It's amazing when you look at a recipe and you'll see 5 or 6 ingredients on the list, and you look at the ingredients on something that's been processed, and half the things you can't even buy in a shop. We don't know what they really do to the body without the research. And would you really put in chemicals when you're just cooking at home? Nobody would. So anyway, so that's that. So just like to say thank you for watching. Hopefully the studio now is working properly. If you've seen that the naked wine video review, I was using this and it did cut out a couple of times, but I'm hoping that all those technical issues have now been conquered moving forward. And what I'm going to do now is get myself ready for a steak. So say thank you for watching, like and subscribe, don't forget to visit the website, all the information's there, it's all up to date, and we will see you soon.
If you have enjoyed this video, then please provide your support by liking this video and subscribing to this YouTube channel. If you are watching on Facebook, then please like and share this video with your family and friends. And as always, thank you for viewing.